Hi everybody and welcome. This is Aaron from WWE DVD News TV, and I'm going to be taking you on an exclusive tour of my room, my DVD collection, so you can just get a look at my DVDs. I've been a collector since December of this past year, so for about 8 months I've been collecting DVDs. And at first it kind of started out just as me wanting footage. I was really dying to see some 2001, 2002, 2003 stuff. And then I kind of found WWE DVD News, and I got a little more intense in my collecting, and I started wanting to get every year, every title, and then that's when it became intense. And right here, I have my handy dandy collection list, and I have each year, I have 2011, 2012, 2010, 2009. I mark them off, I check them off, and give prices and stuff. So just as kind of like a, if I ever forget what I paid for WrestleMania 23, I can always look at 2007 and say, I paid $280, so I know you're jealous of that price. And I know you'll be jealous of a couple of the prices when I get to 2001, and I'll just give you a sneak peek. It's kind of a pride year for me, and my best pickup is probably WrestleMania 17 for $8. But that's just a sneak peek, and right now, I'm just going to take you guys through the DVDs, kind of do my own collection video here, so thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm going to start up here. I have my pay-per-views lined up by year. So we're going to start with 1999, and we have SummerSlam 1999 right there. Great event. I really enjoyed the main event there. We got WrestleMania 2000. My boy RKO, the infamous NWO. I traded a TLC 2012 poster for these guys right here, so that was a good deal. King of the Ring 2001. I got this in a package deal with WrestleMania 17 right here. I paid $40 for King of the Ring 2001, WrestleMania 2001, and I also got, we also got Rob Van Dam, and we got about 3 or 4 other videos there, so that was a pretty good deal for me. That's probably my pride right there. We have Invasion 2001. I thought people gave the storyline a bad rap, but I thought this was an excellent pay-per-view, other than the Chronic match, of course. Is that Chronic? Is that Chronic on there? No, that's Unforgiven, which takes me to the next one. With Undertaker and Kane facing Chronic. That is probably the worst match you'll ever see. We have No Mercy 2001, Kurt Angle on the cover. I don't think Kurt Angle gets his due in WWE history. Big Kurt Angle fan right there. Vengeance 2001, that shows all about Chris Jericho, big fan. Now we're moving on to 2002, so clearly I have a couple to do in 2001, Backlash, Judgment Day, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Now, 2002, we have Rock, Hogan, WrestleMania 18. The event was whatever, but I really enjoyed the Hogan Rock match, which should have been the main event. We have Unforgiven 2002, Brock Lesnar on the cover there. No Mercy 2002. I love this event. I thought the tag match right here between Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Edge, and Rey Mysterio is one of the best matches of all time. I might be going on a limb there. The main event with Undertaker and Brock Lesnar and Hell in a Cell is also an excellent. Go pick that up if you can. We're finishing off 02 with Survivor Series, another excellent event. Capped off with all championships changing hands that night with a great Elimination Chamber with Shawn Michaels reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship. I got some stuff to do in the 2002 range. Those tend to be the most expensive ones, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for those. We're moving on to 2003, and I have 2003 completed. One of my favorite years in wrestling. Royal Rumble 2003, the Triple H. What an up and down card this is. We have the Scott Steiner Triple H match, which is probably the worst match in history. I'm not joking. I have a coffee maker down here. Let me show you. This is specifically for that match because it is long and it is hard to get through. But then after that, you have Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle, one of the best matches of 2003, one of the best matches in Royal Rumble history. Moving on to No Way Out 2003, Hogan Rock 2. We have WrestleMania 19, one of my favorite cards of all time. Stone Cold Steve Austin The Rock, an excellent match. We have Backlash 2003. Not that great, but I did enjoy seeing Goldberg back in the WWE, although that might not be a popular decision. Let's see. Judgment Day 2003, stretcher match, Lesnar, and we have Big Show. Whatever event, it was okay. Bad Blood 2003, Kevin Nash taking on Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match. Not a big fan of Kevin Nash is running the WWE. Vengeance 2003, another whatever event in my opinion. We have SummerSlam 2003, a good Hell in a Cell match. Elimination Chamber match. I mean, I like 2003 because that was the year that I kind of really was into wrestling. But I guess as far as match quality goes, there's probably a few better years. Unforgiven 2003 We have No Mercy 2003. I cannot believe the biker chain match, Undertaker, and that is, I don't know, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. That's pretty rough in my opinion. Survivor Series 2003. Really enjoy that event right here. And we're finishing off with Armageddon 2003. That is the night of Evolution, taking home all the titles. Going to 2004, I have all my 2004s taken care of. We have Royal Rumble 2004. Obviously kind of tainted now with Chris Benoit winning, but still a great event nevertheless. No Way Out 2004, a terrible card until you get to the main event where Eddie Guerrero, one of my favorite wrestlers, number 3 to be specific, wins the title. Great moment right there. WrestleMania 20, I think it's one of the more underrated events of all time. I think I don't think it gets its due. Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero is a great match. Obviously, the triple threat is an excellent match. I can't think of it right now. Guys, I'm not a wrestling fan. The Undertaker Kane match was whatever. That was what I was trying to say. Backlash 04. One of my favorite moments, one of my favorite matches as well. The Mick Foley Randy Orton match. That is just an excellent hardcore match. Put Randy Orton on the map. Judgment Day 2004. One of the worst blade jobs in history. Eddie Guerrero was bleeding everywhere. Bad Blood 2004. Although it's sealed, I have seen it in the Triple H Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell match. Goes on way too long. Great American Bash 04. Do not get this DVD. It is terrible. You will not like it at all. The main event is terrible. Concrete Crypt match is terrible. The Texas Bull Rope match is not good. Skip that one unless you're a collector. Vengeance 04. Randy Orton on the cover. You know what, guys? I think this is a decent event. I think that Randy Orton Edge match is excellent. Nothing else too much to see there. SummerSlam 2004 right there. Unforgiven 2004, we got sealed. I don't know why that's sealed. I've seen it before. No Mercy 2004, JBL on the cover. Another whatever event. There's a lot of those in 2004. Excuse me, guys. I'm talking fast, and this light is right in my face, and it's hot. Taboo Tuesday. We have Survivor Series 2004. Finishing off the year with Armageddon 2004. Big Show on the cover there. So my 2003s, 2004s are completed, which brings me to 2005. We have New Year's Revolution, another great Elimination Chamber match with Triple H standing tall. No Way Out 2005. The barbed wire steel cage match between JBL and Big Show. Not a big fan of it. Royal Rumble 2005. I think this is one of the more underrated Royal Rumbles of all time. Batista coming out on top. Great ending there with John Cena and Batista kind of forwarding their WrestleMania moment there at 21. Speaking of which, we have WrestleMania 21, like I said before, Batista, John Cena both getting the championships, at WrestleMania 21. Another great match between Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels, and also the first ever Money in the Bank match there as well. ECW One Night Stand, the first ECW One Night Stand of all time. The Tanaka match and Mike Awesome match is incredible, even with the Joey Styles commentary on there. Great event, felt like ECW again. Backlash 05, we have Judgment Day 05, we have Vengeance 05, a great Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels rematch. We have Triple H, Batista, Hell in a Cell. Great American Bash 05. It doesn't seem like this is a great pay-per-view period. You should not get this either. The Great American Bash has kind of struggled when it came to the WWE. Go check out 1989 if you want to check out a Great American Bash. SummerSlam 2005. Some people might hate on that event right there, Hogan and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels oversold, but it was a good match for what it was. Unforgiven 05, I think one of the better events of 2005. John Cena, Kurt Angle. Also, Chris Masters took on Shawn Michaels in that event, which carried him to a pretty good match there. Ric Flair actually won the Intercontinental Championship that night, and he connected on an off-the-top rope maneuver. And we have No Mercy 2005, Batista, Eddie Guerrero on the cover right there for you. Eddie Guerrero's last pay-per-view. Sad there. Eddie's one of my favorite wrestlers, and I think he's one of the best wrestlers of all time. We're going on to 2005, Taboo Tuesday, a great cage match between Triple H and Ric Flair. I think that's the highlight of the show. Other than that, there's not much to look at. Survivor Series 2005, the return of The Undertaker, and then we're finishing off the year with another Armageddon. And this, I do not like. I didn't like the Undertaker Randy Orton Hell in a Cell match from that event there. So check that out. Pretty cool cover if you ask me. I'm a Batista fan. So we're moving on. So I have 03, 04, 05 taken care of. I'm happy about that. Those are probably my 3 favorite years in wrestling just because that's when I've been really into it. And we're going to start up here with 2006 with WrestleMania 22. My buddy and I, big shout out to Chris Whitaker. His favorite match on this card was the Shawn Michaels Vince McMahon match. And my favorite match is the hardcore match. I want to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments below. I think it's unanimous. The hardcore match absolutely stole this show. And he just won't admit that the Shawn Michaels McMahon match is not as good as he thinks. So let us know that I am right and Chris Whitaker is wrong. We're starting off with DX Vengeance 06. And I watched this event and I liked it. I was a big fan of the 2006 DX. I'll get down there when we get to my compilations, but I really enjoyed this event, and I think 2006 was slim pickings, and I think that this was a pretty good event for 2006.